I want to jump
Missouri
over to
voters are sending a
Missouri
message.
for just a second. And this is not something that's had a lot of national attention, but it's really, really interesting to me. And we've just had a profound result. This is a ballot measure in Michigan. In Missouri. It's Amendment 4. The background here is that Missouri keeps having these citizen initiatives. And citizen-initiated amendments in Missouri in recent years have enshrined the right to have an abortion in Missouri. They have expanded access to health insurance in Missouri. They have legalized marijuana in Missouri. They have legalized sports betting in Missouri. There's been all of these citizen-led efforts in Missouri that have produced these liberal to populist results that have made Missouri Republicans very uncomfortable. Their voters have voted for these things and they don't like it. And so Missouri Republicans in recent years have done all sorts of incredible gymnastics to make sure that the will of the voters is not actually made manifest in Missouri law, despite the results that voters have really resoundingly handed them at the polls. So to that end, Missouri's Republican legislature organized this Amendment 4, which would make it harder for citizen initiatives to get on the ballot in Missouri. Instead of just needing to get a certain number of signatures statewide in order to get your initiative on the ballot, instead this would change it so that you had to get a certain number of signatures in each of the state's 8 congressional districts. This is a threshold that would not have been met by any of those initiatives I just described that Missouri Republicans didn't like the results for. So this was an effort to make it much, much harder for citizens to get what they want in Missouri. And Missouri voters gave them a one-finger salute on this one. Look at that result. I mean, this is just under a third of the vote in, but look at that. This is projected to fail with an exclamation point or 10. Missouri Republicans, your voters are telling you something. And one of the things they are telling you is that they want you to stop telling them to shut up. The great tell in this Amendment 4, part of the reason I found this story just amazing, and I've been watching this closely, is because the way they changed the law, or they would have changed the law had this Amendment 4 passed, would have said that you needed this new threshold in all 8 congressional districts to get an initiative on the ballot if you're a regular person, if you're a regular citizen who wanted it on the ballot. But if the legislature wanted to put something on the ballot, they'd still use the old easy standard. They were making literally 2 different standards, one for themselves and one for the rest of the people in the state. And that is just, I mean, we think of Missouri as a red state and they elect a lot of Republicans, but the people of Missouri just told them absolutely no on this tonight.
Whether Missouri is or is not a red state is still yet to be seen, I guess, but they do elect a lot of Republicans, and therein lies the problem. Missouri, the citizens of the people of Missouri, the citizens of Missouri have spoken loudly in the past. They want access to abortion. They want legalized marijuana. They want this. They want that. And they're getting these things through ballot initiatives because the Republican-led legislature will not enact the will of the people. The most notable one is access to abortion. Missouri people went to the polls and said, we want access to abortion. And Missouri Republicans, my apologies, said, you know what, fuck you. And said, we're going to make abortion illegal in the state anyway. And that's why this Amendment 4 was up there. And now the people of Missouri have said, you know what, double fuck you. We still want to be able to get our initiatives on the ballot and vote the way we want, not the way you want us to vote. So my question to people in Missouri is, first of all, this is awesome, fantastic, way to send a message, but when are you guys going to now stop voting Republicans into power? When are you going to stop electing the people who tell you, not me, not anybody else, but tell you guys, we don't give a shit what you want?